Alright, I believe I'm good. Am I live? It looks like I'm live. Hello. Hello, chat. How is everybody today? Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah. Sorry I'm a bit late. I got caught up at work. I guess that's a good thing about not scheduling the stream. I'm not technically late. But yeah, alright. If I remember, the party got split up. Yeah, it's CL, Monoko, and Lune, and then it's probably gonna be Verso and Mael separately.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
I still love Monoko's voice. He's got a really good voice. Okay, I must be hearing that. Alright, we got some kind of enemies over there. Got an area over there. We got an area over here. It's another one of those. I like the level design. It's not just your standard like ruined city. It almost looks like a lot of stuff was been like demolished or flattened over time because obviously it would have been. I kind of like that element that a lot of this stuff has just crumbled entirely. Oh, let's go. Mm-hmm.
Feel the storm.
Hold on. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm a little tired. Just a little exhausted. Not too bad, but you know how it is. Longer day at work.
My, what lovely feet.
Bunch of stuff over the weekend just didn't go as planned. With work. And so now we've been like, you know, when something goes wrong, it's a things can go wrong in an instant, but then they'll take a week to actually get right again. Oh, there we go.
Ready?
Alright, let's go ahead and use this.
Your turn to shine.
Oh. Fuck. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. It always takes me a few times to get the timing back. Even then, it's not... I've never been particularly great with the timing. But still... Oh, that's a weapon for Monoko. Let's see. Parries increase the bestial wheel by 1. Taking damage resets the bestial wheel. Graded skills deal 30% more damage. I think the... let's see. I think the +1 AP on mask change, given it does seem to like shift and change a lot, that might be really helpful. But I don't know. How is the audio? Is the audio good? I've been meaning to. I finished Invincible. Because I was catching up on that. Now I'm glancing at other shows to watch, and I'm also talking to some other people about maybe getting together and actually reviewing a show. So we'll see about that. Another content creator. I don't know if he wants to say anything yet though, but yeah, I'm pretty confident we'll get along well with that. Do we have we're still kind of working out what show to watch though. He gave several good suggestions though. So shows, some of them I'd watched before and others I haven't, but would be very interested to. I've kind of been aware of and have been on my radar.
Violence, yes.
So yeah, it'll be fun if we end up doing it. It'll be fun. Alright, now. There we go.
Eyes up, Minoko.
I got one fairy. Okay. Okay now.
It's locked on you.
Ah. Okay, let's see if I have... No, that's right, I haven't reacquired the right ability. And my loadout is not built for... It's built for my old team setup, not this team. Well, that's unfortunate.
Your fate.
There we go. Let's hit him with this.
I'm ready. Let's push forward.
Hit her with this. Oh, I healed the wrong person. There we go. There we go. And CL is beginning to catch up. Plus, I always have those. But now I can kind of look around, I think, because I feel like I don't want to miss them. Lune's flying thing always feels weird to me. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna glitch the game a bit. Or not CL, Lune's flying. I don't know, am I the only one who thinks that way? Am I the only one who worries about that? But yeah, so, I've been doing the normal stuff, and mostly, it's been tough because, my work has been a bit busier lately. And then on top of that, I've had some other stuff going on. Yeah, nothing major, but you know. A lot of it's hobby stuff, some of it's like planning stuff,
How
some of
exactly
it's
did our piece of Lumiere
stuff
end
I've
up
been
on
putting
island
off,
when
and
the
some
rest
of
of the
it's just
city
real
is
life
here?
stuff, you know?
One of the great
Nothing
mysteries.
serious though, luckily.
I wish we had more time. So much to study here.
It is kind of interesting to me that Luna is, because I guess this is like her field of research, and so she's just like really interested. She wants to study all this stuff, like the swords and everything. There we go.
What lovely feet.
There we go. Yo, and we got the rush on him.
Here's your card.
Dodge is here.
Lumiere, attention.
A storm is
Alright.
coming.
Alright.
Do me in. Lady Luck's smiling today.
I do like that I'm able to, it feels like I'm... There we go. It doesn't feel like I'm overwhelmed with these, against these guys or anything. It feels like I've got... If anything, I've got the advantage. Here. But yeah, so I've got some stuff going on, some plans going. Other than that, new Cyberpunk Edge Runners is coming out. That's another thing. I really want to like rewatch that some point, and I'll probably do it and to eventually, because I think that's gonna be an easier one to do a stream on. Because a lot of these Netflix shows are a lot shorter than like your average anime. Because that's kind of a lot of the problem. A lot of anime get they either get the 12 or the 24
Interesting.
episode season. I believe, how many episodes was Edge Runners? I can't remember. Worst case scenario, I guess I could just break it down and take like an autistic level of notes. So. Yeah, I'm beginning to wake up a bit. That's good. I was worried I'd be too tired, but I feel like I have plenty to talk about. I feel like I have plenty to talk about here.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
That's interesting, because, yeah, rebirth is like an actual thing, apparently. Oh. Oh. Oh, you dickhead. Okay, well, I guess we have to take him on.
Careful now.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Danger! I'm ready. Let's push forward.
Okay, let me heal myself there.
Oh. Lune, attention.
Okay. There we go. We at least got the counterattack in.
Not today.
Your turn to shine.
Lune, attention. Ready to evade.
Alright, we'll hit him with this.
A storm is coming.
And then... Yep, alright, and we're gonna hit him with this. Yep. Honestly, her self-heal is really strong. With the foretell. Ooh. There we go.
Let the ink flow.
Okay. Okay, fuck it.
Here's your card.
Alright, there we go.
I'll do it.
Alright, we'll hit him with this.
Lady Luck smiled today.
That's the thing, that it feels like this game really wants you to like learn combos you feel comfortable with. And I think CL's gameplay is it's CL and Mael for the two characters that I like the gameplay of the best. Even though I don't use CL as much because Lune is just a better all-purpose healer. And it feels weird to put. Maybe I'll move CL to the main party and I don't know, Monoko to the back since he doesn't have a self-heal right now equipped. Also, I should probably I do think that I could probably fix that though. Let's see, is there anything? I don't know, I feel like he is a DPS character for me. Yeah, I might shift Monoko to the back line and move CL up because I really like her gameplay. I really like her gameplay a lot. I like the foretell system. I've heard other people say they didn't, but I don't know. I've heard other people say they have a hard time understanding it, but the idea is, yeah, she generates foretell and then she burns it. She uses it. So the whole point for her is kind of focusing on one or two enemies at a time. But she has a lot of survivability compared to other characters. I think she probably is one of the stronger characters in the game. Like, Mael is also really good. But Mael's whole thing is, like, with the stances, it's, she kind of mode shifts. And because of that, what I like about Mael is you can kind of build her off of the stances you're gonna be, and so it's like a really neat thing. Okay. Okay, let me... Alright. I've been thinking a lot about other games I want to play too. Like, I'm doing Arkham after this, because I have a project that's gonna require that. Gonna want to have footage for the boy for when we, because, that's for the gaming podcast. It's eventually gonna happen. And I feel like I'm overdue for an Arkham playthrough. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. What are you? These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When I was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. When I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Are you talking about the paintress she paints? She wasn't scared of death itself. She's sad because there are more works of art that she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, bring to life in her workshop. Alright. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience that saddened her. I encourage them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. All of them. Important to remember the ones we love. Keep them alive in our minds when they are far away, far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them. Remember their faces. The man has gone silent. Yeah, Gustav's whole system is also really easy to understand. Luna's is kind of a bit more complicated, I think, with the stains. In that, I think that a lot of the stains stuff isn't... It's a case of, I feel like hers is her tack style is the one I like the least, but she also has, like, some of the really good skills that are really useful. If that makes sense. Okay, wait. Did that come from here? I'm actually trying to figure it out, because I think I did come from there. Alright, yep. But yeah, oh, we found the cutscene. Okay. Okay, we found the cutscene.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko. How did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
Wait, he referred to having been here before, though. Or at least having tried to get here.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so.
Oh?
They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Wait, Verso is what? Verso is what? Oh, the shit might have just gotten serious. I don't know why, but we have to protect our girl.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Okay.
Feels like home.
This is gonna be a lot harder
Yeah.
fights because you're down to 2 characters, which you haven't been for a while. Feels like home.
Okay.
Oh, and
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
no. Yeah, I feel like they purposefully didn't tell us. Yeah, because they want it to be like, what
Speaking
is
of
he?
home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Oh, there we go. That's something.
Nice.
Swift stride. That seems really useful. Alright, there we go. Alright, what else do we have to do around here before we continue on? Alright. Oh, there's a flag right there. This payback ability looks like it would be really good if you got really good at the parry system. I actually like that. Extreme single target damage. I like that there's just multiple build sort of paths. That's wild. That's a wild build. This ability, this last chance ability. Ooh, this last chance ability would require like hella confidence. A lot of confidence. You have to be, because it reduces self-health to 1 or refills all AP. That is your final gambit, and I feel like I'd be iffy to do it personally. Hey, stop it. Sorry, a dog is acting up again as usual. He's a little troublemaker. But yeah. The sword ballet is probably what I'm heading towards. Deals extreme single target damage, critical hits, deal double damage, 5-hit combo. That seems like it's actually gonna be really strong. I'm wondering if you took something like roulette. Does roulette work per hit or per attack? Because that would be different. Let me actually look. I think I have it on Verso. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200%. That actually, you see, this game has a lot of like character build stuff that I kind of have to wonder about, because I'm thinking. Let me try it. Let me try swapping it roulette onto Mael, because she has a lot of like multi-hit attacks. I'm wondering if that might work out better. Like, obviously, it's still taking your chances with it, but I don't know. Alright. Yep, there we go.
You're outmatched.
Alright. There we go.
I'll use your fire.
There we go. We're doing good. We're doing. Honestly, I feel like the characters. I feel like because I kind of compensated a bit because I thought I was underleveled. Might have overcompensated a little bit with the Just a little. I'm not like super OP, obviously. Like, ooh, I didn't even see you over there. But I feel like we're decently equipped. Alright. Alright. There we go.
I'll use your
And
fire.
then... See, both of these characters, I have some, like, self-healing on. And so I'm a bit more confident about, them. I'm a bit more confident with their survival. Monoko, not as much confident. Because I don't have any self-heals on. I could probably fix that, obviously.
Nice.
Okay, that's some chroma. And oh, thank you, game. I like that when the game makes it easier for me. A little like quality of life stuff like that. Alright. Well. Oh.
Bring it on. Not impressed. You're outmatched. Disaster expedition, eh?
Alright, we can do this. That double attack thing, by the way, really handy.
Watch out, my L.
Yep, there we go. But it's really handy because it's double the,
Bring it on.
it's basically double... It's double everything, you know? So it's double... It goes really well with the one that heals on your basic attack.
I'll use your fire.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, it pairs really well with the healing one too, because that way you're getting double the use out of that one. It also just helps with AP gain, ability points gain. So we get to see
They're a pretty good team.
Verso be sus again.
Verso?
Where did he go? Oh.
Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
Nope, and suddenly he disappeared.
Verso, where did you go?
Now Jay's and now
I
I'm
need to find Lune.
playing a solo character in this game is actually kind of scary. Well, at least we're not encountering like a large amount of enemies at this part. Yo, we are actually pretty well equipped right now. I think we're gonna be doing pretty good then. If that's the example of the encounters in this. Ooh, that's a fancy sword. That's the other thing. A lot of the visuals in this game are just very interesting and unique. Alright. You know, it's probably because I put roulette on her, actually. But, like, because roulette is on hit, and a lot of her abilities are 2 hits. 3 hits, 4 hits, you know? And it just makes sense, because you have more chances for that 200 times. There we go. There we go. And also the burn damage. That's like a separate like pool of damage already. So it pairs really well with the weapon I have on her. Too. Oh. Fuck, I messed up there.
Let's dance.
Okay, up. I might be screwed. I might be screwed.
Finesse and grace. Ready to parry.
Alright, there we go.
Okay.
Oh. See, that's the big thing. It's it feels like I do need to like up her HP and defense a bit. But I want them I want that mat. I want that mat.
Let's dance.
Alright. I'm either reacting too quick or too slow. That tends to be my problem. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh, I might have just screwed myself.
Let's dance.
Okay.
Ready to parry.
Alright, there we go. There we go.
Let's spill some ink.
Alright, we're doing alright. I think we're doing better this time. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's try this.
On me.
Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I have a good choice here that I can make. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's success. That worked.
Nice.
Auto rush. Apply rush for 3 turns to start on battle start. That's not too bad, actually. I feel like a viable build is these like apply rush, apply powerful, apply whatever on the start of turn abilities. I think that's very viable. I need to remember to once I get back to camp proper. Oh, there we go. Burning regain.
Shields up.
Oh, let's try this.
Okay. Let's dance.
Ah, fucking hell. See, this is the problem with this game when you're down to one character is you do kind of have to you have a lot less room for mistakes, which is obviously intentional with the design. That's why you're not getting as big groups here.
Blade cut through the flames.
There we go.
On me. Let's dance.
Okay. Alright, alright. So, I'm going to try and get through this fight. Okay. See, I feel more comfortable, like, I feel more survivable against that move than I do the other move.
On me. Let's dance. On me. Let's dance. Finesse and grace. Ready to parry.
There we go. Oh, the whole shit, though.
Let's dance.
Okay. Okay, now you're fucked. Now you're just fucked. Hold on. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop that. Oh, never mind. I guess you aren't fucked. Oh, nope. See, that says that it's supposed to be high damage, but I feel like I do more with Rain of Fire. Maybe it's because Rain of Fire is elemental, though. Maybe...
Think I'm close. This manner's intact.
Oh,
Why does it
yo!
feel so familiar. I know this place.
Oh, okay. Is that... Hey, stop with the biting. Stop that. Oops. Alright, 4. This looks ominous. This looks like the mansion. Something over there. That means there's some way to get over there. Oh. Oh. We might have a cutscene.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Oh, there we go.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Oh. Interesting. Also, Verso's plan, implying I think he did intend to do the setup then. Or the split up then. That's probably why he specifically told Minoko to show off. Gave him cover to
How many
split off.
times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth,
Of course he hasn't.
son.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Oh.
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later?
It's interesting
I'd
too.
really like for you all to survive this.
Oh, yeah, this is the boss battle. Okay. But we gotta avenge Gustav.
Watch out.
You forced us to this point.
Fuck you. Alright, let's hit you with this.
Let's carve a path.
Let the ink flow.
Renoir. Renoir. Oh, I can hit him with the big hit. I haven't tried yet. Yep, there we go.
She won't help you this time.
Alright.
disappointed.
Maximum damage.
There we go. Alright. Let's hit you with this move then.
A storm is coming. Keep going.
There we go.
Finesse and precision.
Hit you with that.
Danger!
Tearing this family apart.
I'll use your flare. I would have lived.
A storm is coming.
Alright. Let's hit him with that again. Alright. Explode. Now,
You can't escape.
let's hit him with a big hit.
Let's spill some ink.
And then,
You should be fighting by my side.
alright. There we go.
A storm is coming. I'm ready.
Did I just get, just get nuked, okay. Well then,
Brave.
if you nuked me, I might as well hit you with, more fire. Oh, I can't even revive. Oh,
Not impressed.
oh jeez. I might be in danger. Oh,
Watch out.
oh no.
Last ditch effort.
I feel like this is one of those fights you have to be supposed to lose, right? I don't know. Oh no. Unless it wants you to just full on party wipe, maybe. Oh no, it wasn't red, so I don't know. Usually it's red, isn't it? I think I should probably adjust his, skills, to be honest. The light damage just hasn't really been very good. However, Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we'll try and go again. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. I am thinking... Let me try CL. See if I can even swap the...
I'd really like for you all to survive it.
It didn't let me initiate that. Oh, yep, I was able to.
Us to this point.
There we go. Okay, I have to actually pay attention to the animations there. With the gradient thing. Alright, now we hit him with the typhoon.
Feeling better.
I think now is also a good time to hit him with the Fortel.
She won't help you this time.
Ooh, I thought I could time that right.
I'm
I'll do
not
it.
angry, just disappointed.
Not looking good.
Damn. Alright. Let's hit him with a second typhoon. Does it stack or is it only one at a time? There we go.
Tearing this family apart.
Cut through the flames.
There we go.
Chroma is flowing.
Alright, we got this.
Should be fighting by your side.
Okay, shit.
Okay.
You see that? Ooh. That just hits me hard because there isn't really a... Yeah, it's just the character disappears. It's not like, Okay.
A storm is
Alright,
coming.
there we go. We'll hit him with that. We'll hit him with that. Let's see if... No, those don't stack. Okay. He has a lot of foretell. I need to hit him with a big attack. Lady
Luck smiled today.
Wait, where is Mael? So she just loses out on... Oh. There we go. Hmm. Everyone did survive.
Okay.
Oof. Oof, the little guy died. I mean, I guess that's not too surprising.
Noko's
Noko's broken.
Why cannot you accept who you are?
Yo? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Mm.
Will you tell me your name?
Interesting. I'm wondering something. The house disappeared.
Britain. Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia.
Fuck!
What is his plan? He knows a lot more, definitely now. Also, the fact that the two people we've met that have been immune to the gommage have been Renoir and his son, Verso. Seems a bit sus to me.
Oh, Dory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can we bring Noko back?
This is actually answering a question I was wondering.
Partially.
Partially.
We can bring Noko back to life.
But he won't be the same
Not
Noko.
all of Noko will return.
Ah.
It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
That's kind of a way I like reincarnation, where it's like the elements of the person change. It's not so because
I'm
the
so
idea
very
that
sorry,
it's
my
just the
friend.
same person, it still has a bit of tragedy to it. It's not because I don't know. I guess when it comes to storytelling,
Petra's heart was in that
I'll talk
man,
after.
and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Also, I'm probably going to
what are you
recoat
talking
Verso's skills.
There is someone else who can help us.
I think his abilities are fine. I just think I need to set up his skills. Yo, the caretaker.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much
Oh, that's
more
the
dangerous
giant
than Nevrons.
things.
I can't
Okay.
die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge.
I am
and
kind of
take the one
excited to
in
go
the
through the
east.
Arkham games.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Okay. Okay, so we got some good story bits to go through. I'm probably gonna have to go through some scene. There's probably gonna be new scenes. No. I feel like there's definitely going to be. Or so. Targeted ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP. That that could actually be really good. Because I've had times where I've had to use the items, and they only give 3 AP, and it won't make them play immediately. So that's actually pretty good for a team thing. Oh, wait, I was gonna reset Verso's skills. I think I should do that. Yeah, because I think I've varied it too much. I think I should go. I think this game, it probably is better if I go down a path. I'm thinking of going down. Let's see. I already have from fire. I already have a fire-based thing. So we have this path, which is a lot more physical damage based, but it also works a lot into the perfection system. And we have the light stuff as well. I like that there's these different skills that play differently and work differently. Perfect break. That ability actually looks really useful. Three aim shot this turn up to so this ability follow up is gonna be really good for my I'm doing a on my solo playthrough. I'm doing more of a gun free aim sort of build with Gustav. Gives 1 to 3 back. That might be good. Yeah, I'm not an expert on. I'm the type of person that I tend to learn systems by like playing with them, like messing with them. I prefer to learn how to play a game by playing the game rather than reading guides or anything. Because when I read a guide, it doesn't feel like it's me doing it. It doesn't feel like my work. I've done it with Yu-Gi-Oh, where I've like gone off deck guides, but then I like tweak it over time. But like other things, I don't know. I am probably going to swap this because I'm not using her abilities as much anyway. There we go. Upgrade expedition resources. What do Lumina points even do, actually? Fuck, I still haven't figured it out. Is it just, how much your Lumina affects things? Get everyone up to 40. Because I'm sure it... Okay. Well, I have changed my, layout here. I have Bench, Verso, and Monaco. Well, not Bench, they're on the back line, but, you know. Alright, yep. Alright, we can probably chat a bit now, before I do some scenes about the actual story and some of the developments, because I think this is actually interesting to talk about. I really, really like the idea going so far. It's interesting, because I was wondering, because it couldn't just be that, because of Expedition Zero, you know? It couldn't just be that that Verso was Expedition Zero, but apparently Verso's immortality is as much tied to him. At least I think it is, that he's tied to Renoir. And I'm wondering what their connection then, do they have a familial connection to Mael? Because we don't know anything about Mael's family. We know Verso's been to Lumiere. That's something we do know. I'm wondering if maybe Verso has a connection to Mael? Like, familially? It's very clear. Let's put on some music, by the way. Buff voice. But yeah. I'm wondering if maybe that's the idea. Because it would kind of make sense. It would kind of make sense. Outside of that, I thought the fight against Renoir was suitably difficult. He actually had, he actually does have a rough skill set, because if you... With a lot of gradient attacks, you are just fucked, but you might survive if you have enough, like, defensive, like, skill buildup, you know? But with that one, it is just like, oh, he just made them vanish. I really like the fact that the camp has, like, its own individual music. But I think there's a problem of the fact you won't get to hear that music as much. Because it's in the camp and you have to actively select it. Because of that, there's an active, like, selection element to it. It's just, it does just mean that music kind of gets wasted a bit. I guess let me look over if there's anything else I can do. Oh, okay. I didn't think my Mael build is very good either, by the way. I think the agility's fine. I think I should have more might, and I think I should have a bit less luck, because I think 40% is excessive. I'm not sure. Oh, I hear someone. Alright, let's go through these camp scenes.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
I like that too, that the characters are acknowledging that. It's like, Lune and I have less than a year. Sorry about that, my brother came into the room. Yep. Yes. Oh?
Let me think.
That's still such a cool visual. I still like the just the camp view and the big 33 in the background. It's kind of cheesy in a funny way, but I think it works. I really like it. And it's also kind of a constant thing you can see in the background that's like, that's obviously going to be heading over to near where that is. That's probably going to be a place you go to in the game. Probably the end game.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
That's interesting too. This idea of somebody being alive for 60 years. Like, while with us, this is like kind of normal. You're going to have met, if you live in the modern world, you're going to have met somebody over 60. Most likely. But with this world where for most humans, it literally can't happen. And so it's interesting.
Over 100 years, actually. So it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think.
Something dark, really dark, or something deeply personal? I think we'll go with that.
I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Oh.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
He dyes his hair.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
This is funny.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Her students. Wait, does she mean like Gestrals? Or does she mean like students from Lumiere?
I'm an optimist, but I'm
What is
also
her
a
role
realist.
in Lumiere?
My youngest student is 6. Her parents will Gomage when
okay.
she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. the earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live.
That's true too. Like, this is almost like, it feels like it would be weird. Wait, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you'd have younger families because you just have people who just want to spend more time with that family, and it's an interesting kind of like, it's a horrific but interesting thing.
And every year you wait.
You're shortening your child's life.
Yep.
Precisely.
That's kind of dark, actually.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best.
Oh, Sophie.
She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them.
Oh, yeah, that's dark.
See? Dark and personal.
Oh.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
You've
Come back with a better story next time.
The Versus story was rather lacking. Ciel appreciates Versus slightly more than before. Yeah, and that's interesting. That's an interesting aspect of the world, too, because, yeah, when it comes to Lumiere, yeah, the lifespan of everybody shortens by a year every year. And so, because of that, yeah, how much time do you have with your family? How much time do you get to have with children? And at what point do you decide that, like, having a kid isn't worth having because they're just not going to live long enough to really enjoy life? Or really even get to live, you know? And at what point do you have kids? Because, like, every year you don't have kids is another year that they aren't going to get to enjoy. It's actually, like... This is actually, like, a super interesting thing with the world of Clair Obscur. It's... I'm sure they gave a name to the world, but it's this world in general. It's like, it's this tragedy that underpins everything that isn't highlighted. Let's try this. No, that's definitely not fitting it. Excuse me. Oh, I like this one. I'm kind of like looking at the surroundings now because I'm interested. But that's the thing, the camp doesn't really change based on... I don't think it changes really that much based off where you are. Even though, I think in cutscenes, like, the 33 and everything looked a lot bigger. But I think that's fine, because, it's a really cool thing when the camp changes based off where you make camp. But it's not required for me. Because that's gonna be game resource that I'd rather have go into other things, like the music. Oh yeah, this is... I like this. I kind of like this. It's kind of more fitting. Found some of my kids. Which word should I give you? Oh, this should be useful. Here. The new outfit. Lune, and I believe that's the gestural haircut for Lune, which is also going to be funny. For I assume. Let's see. Yep. Yes, it is fun. Fucking potato. I will say, I don't think Lune gets the best outfit so far from what I've seen. Like, it seems like they made like sort of similar outfits for characters. But especially characters that could I like this Verso outfit a lot. I kind of like the sort of half open buttoned up shirt look. Especially with this type of character, I think it's interesting. It's visually interesting and it fits. You know, but like, so the swimsuits, well, obviously we know why that exists. And I don't have a problem with that, but I don't know, I feel like characters should have a lot of like very unique outfits for the character. Maybe I don't think that's a hot take. Wait. I recognize this tune too. Alright, let's see if CL has a second scene.
Do you think our chance?
I didn't think.
Lune and I.
We've been through this. Oh, she does have another scene. CL, I mean, not Lune.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact,
I think the rest of the stream is going to be these. So if you're not interested, pop off. But I have things to. I'll probably have things to say at least.
A good one?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence, then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
You noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
That is interesting, because, yeah, that's an interesting idea with
I never
both
thought of it that
of
way.
their characters.
But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach?
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
That's the real reason I keep them. I like I said, I do kind of like Verso. I think the big problem he has is, well, it's a problem and a benefit. He isn't as connected to Lumiere, and so he kind of can come about it from an outsider's perspective. especially as somebody who's lived so long and doesn't have the same sort of problems, and probably would have questions, would not quite understand what it means for the characters of this world.
All these years and you've never defeated
They're kind of...
Andy.
I didn't think you...
Lumiere and
We have to skip through this? Okay, perfect. Mael, Monoko, or Lune? Or I guess I think he has his own. I think our boy here.
Eski,
I'm stinking mad.
about... Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
This is kind of funny. I guess we'll spend some time with SK. Why not?
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
You're so...
You know,
That
almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
I fucking love SK.
Just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
I do really like SK. He is probably, of all of the cast of characters, he's one of the more interesting because he is kind of a true outsider. He doesn't really have stakes
Eski,
in this.
Dad,
he's not.
Okay, we do have another scene with SK. Should I break up these scenes? I don't know. Should I? I don't know if we're gonna have to deal with we're so approach who stares intensely at his armband.
that armband looks nice.
Yeah, I guess it's official.
It's funny he's
We're part of
commenting
the
on that
disaster
given the outfit.
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
So, you
Maybe.
you barely have arms.
You barely have.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
Much you big brain.
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
Yeah, there. So it's given SK the greatest gift ever. SK is overcome with emotion. I guess we check if we have any other scenes with
I'm
SK.
I'm
About.
Dad,
He's not.
We do have more scenes with SK. And probably
Enjoy the
because
stars.
did we neglect him earlier? We probably did.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Hmm.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
Francois. It's not grumpy enough.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Claire. Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all
Ooh.
yeah. Centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go.
Yeah. But at least you shared some. We?
Yes. We. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Wait a minute.
How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh. Are you now?
I too am. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the.
Okay.
Sounds like you're in a woo-wee type situation.
You really get me, Ursa.
You really get me,
I
Versa.
think we're both a little woo-wee. Wee-woo. Although I'm a bit more woo than we these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
They are really funny. SK is a very funny character. SK's... Whoa, what? Wait, what? Verso Striker. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know there was stuff like that.
About
Let's check
He's
if we have. Nope, we do not have any other. Okay, we'll
sorry,
start with
yeah.
Minoko.
We'll bring Noko back.
I know,
I'm ready.
when the time is right.
Alright. Orso approaches Minoko, who's carefully cleaning his Nevron legs.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs.
Yes, aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful. Yes,
Yes. I too find
I love
the
that.
legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me, charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren.
Yeah, that is really funny.
Think of the intimidation.
No, that's really good.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. All for the smell of the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion.
It kind of makes sense.
From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
I fucking love Minoko.
Oh, you're right. I feel thoroughly intimidated.
You should try it. Even though you can't transform, it will still strike fear in the hearts of our enemies. Look, aren't they beautiful?
Here, take a leg.
Take a leg.
That's all right. I think you've got the intimidation factor covered. We wouldn't want to be so intimidating that the Nevs run away, right? Then we wouldn't get to fight.
I like
Fair
that.
point. I'll handle the intimidation. You handle the cleanup.
The cleanup, eh? Want to go intimidate some Stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes. Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
Oh, fair enough.
All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
See, these two are great because they are basically like your war buddies. They're bullies versus just get along. They sing together with great gusto. Like, these two characters have a lot together, like, as far as Lune comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. But yeah, Monoko's kind of like, he is the homie, you know?
I'm sorry, Mongi.
I know.
I'm ready.
When the time is
Alright. Alright, we're good on that
Ready
one.
for the Axon? Of course you are.
Yeah, alright. Orso approaches Mael, who is alone by the lake.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess.
This kind of ties into the CL theme, too.
It was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Yeah. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
Panic's probably a better word. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself.
Oh,
Kept running
this
away
is
from home all the
interesting
time.
character info.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Kind of a
Well,
true
I was a weird
statement.
kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in.
Nobody else
Nobody
wanted
else
me.
wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See?
Fuck.
Everyone's weird. What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses.
Interesting. It's kind of more
Turned out to be kind of nice.
lore on
I
Lumiere
got to go
itself.
everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before... well, all this. Without home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
Damn, that
You
actually
have
kind of
us
hits
now.
hard.
Yeah. And you've got me.
It's interesting too, because it kind of makes sense why Versa would be trying to stay mostly unattached, because he knows most of these people only have a year to live. More likely than not, they're gonna live less time than that.
So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe a ciel.
Well, and Versa spend some time reminiscing about the past, then head back to the others.
Ready
Yes.
for the act?
Okay, we don't get a second scene.
Okay.
Well, we will spend some time over the night. Our deep in thought, Versa tries to get her attention. He seems like a
Do you
cat
like
woman.
cats?
What?
Do you like cats?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you're wrong. I did have a dog named Pat, though.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Ah, she probably gommaged.
Were you close?
When we were younger, I guess. But my brother and sister had their own lives. They didn't care about my parents' research.
Doesn't seem fair.
No. I'm glad they got to live. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
Oh.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal question.
It is, isn't it? Alright, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered, do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Interesting. I also find it interesting that SK is the one you like have the highest bond with at this point. I guess I'll talk to her again just to check if. Nope, there is another scene with her. Hold on.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind.
Interesting.
It's like I pick up a puzzle and
Alright, yeah.
I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities.
That is an
thoughts,
interesting thing to
feelings.
be thinking on, because it means that there is something that makes some Nevrons different than others, or that's the Nevrons we fight normally just aren't interested in that for whatever reason. I guess that's also a possibility.
I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
But that's alright, I had to answer an email,
Talked
but
to
I'll
a
probably
few.
pop off
They mostly
after
spout nonsense.
I get through all
wouldn't
these
expect
and
too much.
maybe in the next scene.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl?
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped.
That's interesting.
Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Oh, go 4. Is 4 gonna be a number for the skills? That's what I'm wondering. I can't restrain herself from asking a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Versa's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so 4 seems to be the magic number. And then SKA seems to be the way to level up Versa. Okay, we'll write in the journal. I'm wondering if there's a benefit to writing the journal. Mayal finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustave's journal to honor his memory. She writes about Old Lumiere and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. She hopes Gustave's apprentices will read this journal someday. Now it's back. Well, it's back. Check
So,
out.
the masked person with Renoir. Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me.
When
he told me. She helped me before. I thought
no, he
she'd
knows
help me
more.
again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated. Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me.
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. Your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
It is interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we sleep. There we go. Escape ability unlocks swim through coral reefs. That's probably the dive thing that I've been seeing for a while. Expedition escape. He can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. Yo? Okay. Oh wait. So is it time at these coral reefs? No, it's not the dive. It's just something different. Okay. Oh shit. That's actually gonna be super useful because I remember seeing a lot of those. Okay. Okay, what time is it? It's almost time. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of stuff actually I can swim through then now. And sort of explore, including back here. I will step away for a minute, and then I think we can do a little bit of side content before I shut down. Hello? Okay, I'm back.
Let us
Right
get
there.
wet.
Wow, wow.
There we go.
Swimsuit on.
Alright, Alright, we'll see if there's a Jethro Beach. Oh, it's danger. Alright, yeah, You can't go underwater yet. Which does imply there's probably another, like, major section of the story then. What? Me? I'm not lost at all. I found one of the lost Jestrels by accident.
I'm the fastest ball.
Alright.
Swimsuit on.
I didn't even expect... I guess I should have expected the coral reef thing to be a thing. Alright, what's this? Is this anything interesting? Oh, this is Old Lumiere, okay. Yeah, so this brings me back there. Which I probably could explore more. There probably is more to explore. I know I think a lot of the stream is gonna be like looking at what this has opened up now. Because yeah, let's see here. Nope. Is there anything over here? There we go.
Blade cut through the blades.
There we go.
Feel the storm.
Here's your card.
Please survive.
I'll do it.
Alright. There we go.
I'm ready.
Let us stain them.
Alright. There we go.
Good stuff.
Critical vulnerability. 50% increased critical chance on defenseless enemies. That I feel like would pair very well with certain abilities. I feel like a crit build is very viable in this game. But it's just, I don't know. Not what I'm going with right now.
Time for a swimsuit.
Alright, we might as well check out what this is. That's fine. There's a lot of like side areas I've noticed that I don't think are like main content, but like obviously I'd like to check out, or maybe they are intended to be content we explore just later on. But I think that guy is one of the guys we're supposed to like be taking on story-wise. Well, he is very obviously like higher level enemy, I mean. There we go. Alright. Yeah, being able to ram through the coral reefs, it opens up a lot of the game because now you're not nearly as restricted. You can't do a lot of these older areas easier without having to like travel through things. That's why I'm kind of just traveling through and like checking out some of these blanked out areas to see if there's anything interesting. But like I've said before, I like the way they kind of keep the side content as side content. It is almost entirely optional if you want to engage with the side content.
Time for a swim. Swim's gone. Time for swim.
Is this... am I tripping? Is there no... Well, or is there like something else I'm missing here? Alright, I'll check out.
Expedition 43. Sabine. That damn snake destroyed all our submarines in a matter of minutes. And now we're stuck with no equipment, no food, no water, nothing. Nowhere to get off this island, and no way to kill that bloody serpent. Putain. The painters must be laughing. Diverting the resources of the entire engineering and defense divisions to construct those subs. And mad. All the people who trusted our vision and volunteered their lives. If we die stranded on this tiny island after everything we went through to get here, my ghost will haunt her blasted monolith and this island and that stupid snake for all time.
This is always fun. Like I said, I'd imagine there is plenty of these people in the expeditions that would have been like just super frustrated with their situation, and this guy seems unique for one of these Reaper guys, actually. Do I take him on? I guess we'll take him on, and that'll be our end fight. Yes, he does have a, how far?
Right. Perfect. Take your shots.
Go. There you go. Alright. Okay, he does these massive combos then. Okay. But I'm probably gonna lose this looking at it, yeah. Yeah, he's getting like 3 attacks before I get one. And he attacks like 10 times. Well, we might as well bring in the reserve team and see if we can survive this time. I was trying to hit the parry, but it's hard to hit with those moves.
Why, yes, I love a dance. Why, yes, I love a dance.
Okay. Let's try this one.
What lovely feet.
There we go. Let's see. Those attacks are just hard to block. The first two aren't. It's a circle one that's like, it's hard to block and it's a bit hard to dodge too, actually. Well, I guess it's a fight you can easily avoid.
Let us get
What? Yeah, okay. Should I end stream here? Like I said, I'm a bit tired. Been a long day at work. Is there anything else worth talking? I guess. You know what? I'll explore a bit more, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna probably chat up about the Cyberpunk Edge Runners Season 2. That's been like announced and it's like properly triggered doing it apparently. From I guess what I saw, because they're credited in the trailer. I don't think I saw anyone else credited. I might be wrong. If I am, like, I guess leave a comment or correct me in chat. But yeah, that I'm super excited for. Especially, 'cause I was worried if they do a season 2 of Cyberpunk, they were gonna just resurrect David somehow. They're not doing that. Instead, what they are doing is the correct thing, which is new characters, new cast. Yeah, just in general, like, that's the correct way to do things. You don't want, nobody wants a, like, well, there are probably people who want a resurrection of David because they don't understand how storytelling works, I guess. But also, just in general, like, I'm thankful not to have that and to instead have, like, a new cast of characters that are gonna have, like, their own story going. And we'll have interesting things in that regard to talk about, hopefully. I saw the little, like, teaser trailer thing. Seems like it's gonna be interesting. We need to level a bit. That's some other stuff I need to do in this game. I need to grind a little. Maybe I'll do some, like, low-level grinding off screen. Like, I still haven't figured out, how do people feel about that if I did some of the, like, just the basic bitch leveling stuff off screen?
Let us get wet.
Off stream. Like, no side areas, no side content, just, you know, enter area, level up, leave area, re-enter area, that sort of setup.
us get wet.
But yeah, overall, I think that I personally, I get annoyed when stuff happens off screen, but I've seen some streams where people like go and do some stuff off stream, and it does kind of annoy me. I'm not gonna pretend I don't find that annoying. I understand not everyone's gonna find it annoying, but I personally find it a bit annoying.
I am speed.
Alright, oh? Oh. Am I supposed to be able to go up this?
Let us get wet.
Alright, I guess I should probably just, I'll probably hang it up here, the white tree.
Time for swim.
On the one hand, I want to keep playing, because I want to get through more of the story and more of the side content. The other thing is, I am feeling exhausted. I think my energy levels are going to crash in the next, like, half hour. Okay, well, I think I'll... Oh, you know what else I need to remember I have to do? So I'll probably get to a beach and do it, is I'll go back to camp, because I found one of the lost chest rolls. So I'll collect the reward on that, and then we'll end it. But yeah, the Cyberpunk announcement, I'm kind of excited. It's Trigger doing it. Trigger's kind of been on a winning streak, kind of lately for me at least. Delicious and Dungeon and Cyberpunk were really good. Cyberpunk 2, I'm hoping, is really good. That's what I expected. Okay. I love the wild fucking hairstyle. But yep, alright. I think we'll call it for the day. Thank you very much for watching if you watched this far. Consider giving the stream a like, consider making a comment, consider all that good stuff, give a subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I'll probably stream again on either Thursday or Friday. Probably earlier. And I will keep y'all posted if there's anything going that isn't gaming. I don't know if it's gonna be a Baldur's Gate or a Clair Obscur. Just depends on who I can wrangle for the time. I'm trying to get through more and more of the Baldur's Gates, both campaigns though. But it's all about, like, trying to wrangle, you know, people for those, so... But yeah, thank you very much. And y'all have a nice day. Goodbye.